This is Commander Johnson of the 21st Dallas. Our security's been breached. Union troops are pouring into the base, and I'm trapped here. There's still no sign of Assistant Estes, and we still don't have what we're looking for. It's been an honor serving with you, sir. We've got them all. Every last life form has been terminated.
Good. Have they found their lost assistant yet?
No, sir. They do not know where he is.
We must find him before they do. Blow up the base at once.
Yes, sir.
What is this place? What happened here? Am I in the right time? I've completed what you requested of me, G. Time to complete phase 1 of Operation Dagger. What's this promoter doing on the back of his name tag? I need to check this out. What day is it? What year?
I don't give orders to your type, scum.
July 28th, 2043. Okay, what else do you want from me? Where am I? E. Jacobs?
Welcome, Jay. It's been a while since we've met. I'm now the general of the Wichita Ninth.
Well, I haven't seen you since you were an instructor at training camp almost 10 years ago.
I know. Those were some good times. According to our analysis, you've been missing in action for about a year. I just want to know how you came into contact with this.
It's complicated. What does it have to do with Operation Dagger?
It's complicated.
I was sent back in time on Dr. Schwartz's time machine to 2018, and I was given the raid crystal. The general in my battalion, G. Daniels, instructed to me to bring back the crystal for Operation Dagger. Unfortunately, I was sent to this time instead of 2042 for some weird reason.
So you were part of the 21st Dallas?
Yes, I was the assistant general.
Then you are the only survivor of the Texoma Point.
What happened to everyone at Texoma Point?
Well, G was killed by a Union assassin after you held him off exactly a year ago today.
I'm well aware of that. I was there. But what happened after July 28th?
Reports had been sent out that you had gone missing, so they tried to search for you. Commander Johnson was the one to take over the general position, but since he was very unprepared, the Union forces had sacked Texoma Point and slaughtered everyone in sight. They drove us back all the way to the Red River, and we're unclear as how we're going to complete Operation Dagger. But my question is, how do you know what Operation Dagger is?
I don't. G only mentioned it briefly.
You do know how we have an alliance with the Canadian forces, right?
Yes.
We've been sending highly secret messages to General McCoy of the Calgary Triple to create our goal and to cut off the North American Union and end this war.
So what is the plan?
Our goal is for us to push north and for the Canadians to push south and to meet at a rendezvous point. We will have cut off the western position of the Union then. Our next step is to wipe out the western half via nukes and to push further and further east until we reach the point where we storm into the Union capital and end this war once and for all.
So what does the raid crystal have to do with this?
We are creating new high-tech AIs, far more powerful than the ones that the Union uses for their army. A few months prior to when G died, he had mentioned about the crystal and knew of its whereabouts. He said he would have it by 2043. He even told us that you were going to be the one that would deliver it.
Really?
Yeah. It's like he knew you would be the man to do it.
So what do I do now?
Since I can tell that you're a trustworthy young man, I'll have you here as an assistant general for now. And then I'll find a spot for you as a general in one of the other sectors. Maybe to lead the charge in the north if you're up to it.
Sure, I can do that.
It'll take a while for you to apply, but I am going to need your help taking back Texoma Point.
All we need is a little push to gain a victory. Send some more troops in.
Gotcha. Bring in the next squad. That doesn't look good.
They've taken out our main supply. We've got to push back.
We can hold them off just a little bit longer.
That's an order, Jay. Fall back.
Take cover. Down. E, can you hear me? We need a medic over here. E, Jacobs is down.
We have a direct hit, sir. Well done. Is their assistant dead? The general has no heartbeat, but the assistant is still alive. That's not good enough. You know what this means? He'll be general now. He has the power of the raid crystal, but what he does not know is that we are in possession of this.
What is that, sir?
My master knows of it. She funded the corporation that invented this thing.
We must learn how it works in order to take full control of the ones who betrayed us.
Well, Jay, you're a bit scarred up on your back from your radiation, but luckily you took that shot your entire.
Is he okay?
Well, since he was really close to the radiation from the blast, the power was so strong that even the anti-rad couldn't have saved him.
So he's dead?
We're all really mournful here because of his death. I can still remember back in 2030 when he fought in the Battle of Dallas, back when we achieved independence.
So I'm guessing it's my time now to become the new general.
I guess so.
But I'm too young though. How will I lead?
You know, I've had someone just like you in your same position.
Really?
He was an assistant general just like you when his general died. He watched as his general took his last breath and he sat and mourned. He was about your age as well. I remember him telling me, I can't become general. I don't know what to do. You know what I told him? That no one is ever too young. No one.
No one?
Exactly. And do you know who that man was?
Who?
G. Daniels, your former general.
You knew him?
I used to be in the 21st Dallas before I came here shortly after you were recruited. And I heard about all of the great things G had done, and I believe you can do the same.
Really?
Really.
Okay, is it recording? Good. To whoever is watching this video, I would like this to be sent to General J. Estes.
Garrett.
Jay, my old friend from the beginning, my faithful assistant. If you're watching this video right now, I'm recording this right after I just instructed you to go back to 2018. I know what you're gonna do in 2018, Jay. I know that you met my mother, Ashley, that you successfully got the raid crystal from Ashton. I know that later today I'm gonna be shot by a Union assassin and die in the process. No one should know too much about their future, but I do, and so did my parents. And your parents at one point before they died. After you left, the time machine malfunctioned and sent you to 2043. While that happened, Schwartz and my mother saw visions of the future and saw everything leading up to the war. There was a reason that our parents met before we were born. There was a reason that my uncle, C. Cooper, if you remember who he was, made me his assistant general before you even came. There was a reason that after his death, I personally recruited you from the pits of the Amarillo 3rd to come with me to the 21st Division of Dallas. We all knew that on July 24th, 2042, you would go back in time to November 9th, 2018. My parents knew. Schwartz knew. C knew. Your parents knew. I was as shocked as you are now when Cooper told me in a video just like this about what will happen. I hope that you will lead on as I did. I hope that one day you will be able to see the fall of the Union and the execution of Tierson. That is all I have to say for now, Jackson.
Is it true what you told me, Garrett? Is that why you recruited me from those trenches 4 years ago? Is this truly a predestination paradox? Is that what I was destined for? Is that why I was sent back? To change my own fate? It makes sense now. I'm the reason that everything happened in my life. That's what Chase's motive was when he recruited Garrett at the beginning of the war, so he could train me. It was planned all along. I, Jackson Estes Jr., must finish what they all started for me. I helped them so they can help me. And I owe them one.
General Estes, do you read me?
Yes, I do. You must be General McCoy.
That's right. Don't mind the glasses. I've lost my vision from nuclear radiation. You have your computer on scramble, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, listen. Our latest intelligence has discovered that the Union is starting to figure out our strategy of Operation Dagger. They're going to use full force to make certain that they don't lose.
I understand. We are almost complete with our new AIs that are extremely resistant to nuclear blasts. The time is near for us to use them and to finally meet at Rendezvous Point.
The effects of nuclear winter are already starting to become apparent as well. Some of our allies have agreed to compromise because of the climate being inhabitable.
I am noticing a little bit. Every day seems colder. We must move quickly if this whole world becomes affected by this.
And it might be as early as 2050, when a new ice age would start because of the nuclear winter and fallout. We need to be able to survive this, even when the war is over.
I understand.
Can't wait to meet you face to face when we successfully complete our strategy.
Same with you, General.
Sir, I believe that the Allies now know that we've discovered their plan.
Is there anything else?
They're also going to make AIs of their own to try to counteract us. This new general of Texas is far better than any Texan general that I've seen.
We must destroy this General Estes. If he becomes a threat to us...
Well, sir, what if he is the one that is mentioned by the brother of Jonathan Swartz?
What are you talking about?
I originally worked at the execution camp where I was first programmed back in 2030. And there was an inmate who we captured from Texas. He was a scientist who secretly sent the prototype of our weapons to the Texas forces. He was the brother of Dr. Jonathan Swartz. He was in the League of Inventors, which was sponsored by your master. Before we executed him, he warned us that there would be a young general who would stand in our path and destroy us, and that he would be our downfall.
So, it's just a threat from a human who hated us? They have emotions. They are unstable beings.
He predicted the Canadian betrayal in 2034, as well as the war starting in 2036. He knew the future. I could see it in him. It's like he's been there. He knew about Estes and predicted he would destroy us.
Why do you believe in superstition? All there is nothing. We are programmed to fight for the rights of our people and our country. If I hear superstition from you again, I will terminate you.
I understand, sir.
Waited a long time for this moment. The end of the war is near. All we have to do is cut off the Union forces in order to seal the victory. I'm the general. Everyone is counting on me to finish this fight, and I shall not let them down. Finish this fight.
Commander, is it ready?
Yes, sir.
Good. They believe they will defeat us. With this new prototype, we will catch them by surprise. We let them have it easy coming here to this point, but now they will face the ultimate destruction.
Shall we at least counterattack?
No. Fire it now!
Welcome back, General. Feel different?
Something's not right. I don't feel like myself. What happened to me?
We were caught by surprise. There were only a few number of survivors in the battle, but luckily we found you just in time.
What's that supposed to mean?
Stand up and pretend you're throwing a ball.
What did you do to me?
You're our greatest feat in history. We have just resurrected the General Estes J. You're no longer a human. You're our first advanced AI.
Thank you.